Hi, I'm Otis. I'm a graduate student of creative film, TV and digital media production at the University of Northampton. I feel that I've developed through gaining a range of skills, so predominantly social media. Before this my Changemaker internship role, I'd worked within educational marketing. Through this internship, I worked through B2B marketing, predominantly for the actual company, and then B2C, as one of my tasks was to record videos for other social enterprises. So that became a B2C task, which obviously I can talk about on CVs and within future portfolio work. So it widened my career aspirations. I wasn't too sure what social enterprise was before. I did have to research a little bit to work out what it was, obviously before applying. And yeah, it widened the spaces that I feel I can apply for. I looked a lot into charity work, but obviously you're quite limited with that, just in terms of there's not as many charities as there are businesses. And I think there's over 100,000 social enterprises in the UK. I think I read that somewhere. So obviously that has widened it by quite a lot, whether that's remote work, whether that's in-person internship roles or wider roles. And I also managed to, through networking for that position, gain a position through another social enterprise, which is literally the office next to it, through Right Resolution CIC, which is really lovely. So yeah, I gained a network within social enterprise in Northampton from it. So I learned that I could gain confidence in a new avenue. So I do have a lot more experience in educational marketing, which I had before the internship, and this let me branch out to wider marketing roles. So as before, B2B, B2C, which is something that I didn't really have experience for. And yeah, especially with self-driven work, I wasn't too sure how I'd feel with that. But this internship was a lot more self-driven than my university work, which is quite interesting. So I learned that I could drive myself within work settings. So I think involving yourself in Changemaker is vital. Experience specifically within the media industry is vital. A degree is very lovely, but when you graduate, it's nice to have work that you can put on and say, I've been really active in industry. And I think internships give you a nice branch in, trying different avenues, trying different spaces within industry. You know what kind of sectors you like to work in. So whether that's arts, whether that's healthcare, you're kind of finding your space. And internships are however many weeks long. So it's really nice time to work around that and work that into your. So Changemaker to me is acting on a social problem and driving to help in any way, shape or form, and being passionate about that social issue to hopefully at least try to resolve it and work towards